Hello everyone, today I would like to talk about this node, which is a set editor property, because to be fair, this node gave me so much trouble for days and days that I swore to myself if I managed to get it work, I would make a video to explain how it works. If some people over there who are now watching me maybe struggle with this node too. I've seen a lot of topics on Reddit, on Unreal Engine, of people who think this node is broken, and I was one of them too. So yeah, maybe it will help you. So what is the purpose of this node? If I get it right, this node is supposed to change the property of or a variable of an asset or a blueprint. So for instance, if you have a BP actor and for whatever reason you have this variable you want to change in the scene or inside the content browser, you can do that with this node. So first thing first, how can you get this node? Right now I am using editor utility widget, and if you want to follow along, you can do that. You go to your content browser, you right click, you go to editor utility and editor utility widget, select grid panel, then you open it. You can look for button, editor utility button, and then some text. So you now have a button here. Make it as a variable, compile, and now if you click run utility widget, you have a button. So okay, now check the event unclicked, and whenever you click on the button, some code will get executed. So you can get the set editor property, and I will start with an easy case. I talked about blueprint, but blueprint are a bit more complicated, so I will start with data assets. Data assets, I will create some of them here in data asset. So to create data asset, I will get a blueprint class, primary data asset. I will create my primary data asset. Okay, I will open it. I will create some variables like ball. I will create, I don't know, a price. This is an item, for instance, price integer. I will create weight to weight. I can create name, whatever you want. Name, this will be type name. Okay. So this is my primary data asset, and now I will create a real asset based on this blueprint. So to do that, right click, I go to miscellaneous and data asset, and I will create a data set based on my primary data set, and I will call it my data set. And if I open this one, I will find the same variables I've created here. And now let's say I would like to change, I have a lot of them for whatever reason, again, and I would like to change them. So instead of open it them one by one, I would like to do some automation and to use the editor widget I've just created. So to do that, I can simply select my my data asset, should be there, right? And I will select a property. So for instance, this is the price 0, and I would like to set it to 10. I will go back to set editor property. I will write price. I will make an int, literal int, because this is an int, and I will set it to 10. So now if I run a utility widget and I click on the button and I go back to my asset, this is now the price equals to 10. If I want to change the ball, for instance, I need to go back to here to write ball. I don't think I can make a ball from here, so I will just create a variable drag it here, compile and save. I will check it, I'll compile, I will run the utility widget, I will click on text block, and now this is checked. So with this utility, I can change whatever I want in my asset. I've talked about data asset, but perhaps there are other type of item, I don't know, whatever they are called, which can fit in this set editor property. But I would like to talk now about blueprint, because blueprints are a bit different. I have created a BP actor, which is a really basic one. I can create it from start again, by the way. So just to be clear, just right click, blueprint class actor, BP actor, and inside I will create a variable which is quantity. Okay, this will be an integer. Okay, so let's say I have a lot of this item in the world. Instead of clicking on them one by one to change the property, which I have not make instance editable and expose spawn, just in case. Okay, so instead of clicking one by one and change the property here, I would like to change them all at once. So to do that, I'll go back to my editor utility widget. I need to get Unreal subsystem. I need to make a loop. So to get all actor of a class, the class will be BP actor. I can for each loop, okay, and the name of the variable will be quantity, and the variable I would like to make will be an int, and the value will be 10. So as you can see here, you need some other stuff to do that. You need a world context object to get it. You need to get the editor world, and you need to plug the return value inside the world context. And now it should be good. So if I run this one, I'll go back to the scene, and now you can see all those actors have the quantity upgraded to from 0 to 10. And now the last part I would like to show you is how to change that inside the content browser. And this is really this part which gave me so much trouble. First, what I've done is basically going back to the editor, and I was thinking it was obvious. Like, you do that, you just set BP actor, like for the asset data asset complete. If I open the BP actor, you can see it's 0, and I run the utility widget. I clicked text block, and if I open it up, it was still 0, and in the log it says that the blueprint actor has no basically has no quantity variable, which is completely wrong because it has this quantity variable. So to do that, you have two options. You first need to do some C++, or you need to do some Python. About the C++ and the Python as well, I would like to be very clear and to make some kind of a disclaimer. I know nothing about C++. I know nothing about Python. I just got the help of some Redditor online. I checked some forum on Unreal Engine, and I used a lot of ChatGPT to get it work. So maybe this is not the optimal way of doing that. I will just try to help you, maybe give you some guidance. Perhaps this is absolutely wrong, I don't know, so take it with a grain of salt. So the main goal of what I'm going to show you is to create in C++ and to expose a new node, and this new node will be called at get class default, sorry, class object default, this one. So this node does not exist in Blueprint. This is not exposed. You need to create it from scratch. And to do that, again, I am not an expert. I had to install Visual Studio 2022. First, I had to connect it with Unreal Engine. I had to select some plugin to make sure development desktop in C++ and what else? Development of game C++ was checked. I am using Windows 10, so I need to make sure that Windows 10 Kit SDK was enabled too. I had to again change some stuff here. Again, I'm not an expert. You have to find a way to make it work between Unreal and Visual Studio. But what worked for me was then to go to the tools, create a new C++ class. I had to go to the Blueprint function library. To go next, I left the name as it is, and here it said to me that Visual Studio was not installed. You need to do what I've just showed you. Then once it's okay, kinda okay, you can create the class, and you need to open it inside Visual Studio, and you will get first this. Make sure that there is no error. So when there is no error, it should be quite okay. Even if I have a bunch of error again, I don't know what it means, but well, I will skip them for now. And then you will get two basically files, one.h, one.c++, and I have copy paste this text inside those files. I will write it down on the description if you want to try it. And so then I had to build. It took a little bit of time, and then once it was okay, I was able to go back to my utility blueprint to make a right click to get class default object, and you can see now in utils I got this node. And if I now select my BP actor and I plug it that way, so I would like the quantity to be equal to 10. Now it's still 0, but now if I go back to the utility widget, I stop it, I run it again, I click on the button, now this is equal to 10. So it would be really great if Unreal engineers could expose this blueprint node. It would be really great, but now this is one of the only way I managed to get it to work. And now to end this video, I would like to show you the last way I found to use change the property of a BP actor. And this is to use some Python script. So first, to use some Python script, you need to enable it in plugin. So you need to enter Python to look for Python, make sure this one is enabled. This is the same for, I think, script. This one, editor scripting utilities, make sure both of them are enabled. If they are not, you need to check them, then you need to restart the whole Unreal Engine software. And once this is done, you can go to your utility widget, you can delete that, and you can now right click to get this execute Python script. And you need to format text, so right click format text here. You will copy paste the script I will give you in the description as well, plug it to execute Python script, script, I don't know how to say that. And then for the so this script is very specific, I guess. This has been generated with the help of ChatGPT again. I guess this can only be used to change some simple variable like the quantity, which is just an integer. If you want to use I don't know, if you want to change material instances or meshes or whatever, you need to update this script. Again, try to use ChatGPT, I don't know. But whatever, for my use case, I just want to change a variable quantity. So I will keep on with that. For the variable, you can make a literal string, which is quantity. Okay, quantity. The new value I want to make int. I want to change it to 999. Okay, and here it asks for the path of the class. So you want to change BP actor. So you need to get class. Sorry, get path. Get soft class top level asset path. I need to go for the BP actor. You need to break it. And now you can plug that way. And if you run it, now the quantity has been updated to 999. Just a quick edit. To be fair, the first time I managed to get it work, I used this node, so not the soft reference, but the maybe hard reference, I don't know. So yeah, just in case this node would not work anytime, this node might do the difference, I don't know. So yeah, this is the end of this video. As you can see, I am really not an expert in that matter. This is actually the first time I'm diving into Python and C++. I hope I didn't say anything stupid or wrong. I guess I have, but yeah, my main goal was just to make it work and maybe to help some of you. So yeah, see ya.